All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to Irish Shakes.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Stunned all of you. Gotcha.
No one wanted to talk right off rip. All right.
Stunned you.
I see how it is.
Love it.
Huge weekend in baseball, so I'm ready to talk all about it.
Let's do it.
Mariners versus Angels. Want to get right into it. Some huge happened Sunday. We had a brawl, ladies and gentlemen. Full on
5 knuckle shuffle.
Benches clearing brawl.
Seed throwing.
And there's nothing better than it in baseball, I think. I love a good brawl. I love a good benches clearing. I mean,
bro, I saw a TikTok of these girls doing a dance, and then all of a sudden they flip the camera. They're like, "Oh, there's a fight going on." I was like, "What?"
Imagine if it was like hockey. Like if the pitcher hits the batter, they get to just throw blows for a little bit, and then walk back to the mound.
I thought Bryce Harper was gonna take off Blake Snell's head.
Oh yeah, it's not your fault. I know you didn't do it on purpose.
Well, hold on. Let's wait till we get into that one.
Sorry.
We're jumping way ahead of the game. So Angels, M's. We saw J-Rod get hit early in the game. Looked like they intentionally threw it right at him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was early, whatever. Then Jesse Winker comes up and they hit him. And he's frustrated about it, obviously. Then all of a sudden we get chirps. Other side starting to yell at him.
And Jesse Winker was angry because you saw the switch turn on inside him, and he was like,
he started walking the other way.
Who the fuck said that?
But did you guys see that video of they were kind of talking to each other the game before that?
Winker and the Angels, or
it was the Angels head coach was like chirping at somebody from the dugout, and the catcher was standing behind him like yelling out of the dugout too.
Phil Nevin's always been a chirper, man.
Yeah,
he's always running that thing.
Always running the mouth.
Well,
yeah, I think that's what started it.
It definitely started it. Jesse Winker gets heated, runs right at the bench. The ump does his best to stop him. Jesse Winker looked like a defensive end with the arm, the swim moves.
Just get out of here.
Right past him. And
ran right into Kyle Schwarber's palm.
No, he ran right into
Anthony Rendon.
The
third baseman who just got hurt wrist surgery. Just got announced on the 60-day IL. Had his cast on. Hits him in the mouth. You see, if you watch the video, I got a good, awesome up-close video we posted on Twitter. So if you haven't seen it, go check us out on Twitter. Of Justin Upton, who now plays for the Mariners, run full speed and just like die. He just looks like he gets trucked, and then all of a sudden the pile comes on. You see the fist come flying. You see Jesse Winker throwing hands on everybody. And then just chaos ends up going wild.
Going crazy.
We saw both of the bullpens empty. We saw a lot of other fights, one-on-one fights. You saw guys getting held back.
And Winker is a crazy man going straight for the Angels' whole dugout. It's about a 30v1 right there.
By himself.
And they don't have to move, really. They just jump over the fence. Your guys are sprinting over from the other side of the field, trying to defend yourself. And then you walk back, double middle finger to the whole Angels crowd. Big power move out of that. Then you come in the game today and you're suspended 7 games. And he got a standing O today from Mariners.
So let's get into it a little bit. There was a lot of hefty suspensions given out.
A lot of them.
Trevor, let's hear the numbers.
All right, Angels interim manager Phil Nevin, 10 games.
10 games.
Damn.
10 games. ran his mouth too much. Angels are already fucking laughing stock.
I think they pinpointed him as you started this fire.
The antagonizer.
The
Yeah.
main instigator.
Yes,
Instigator.
exactly.
Yes, there we go.
Both of them work. Both of those big words work.
Know a lot of those guys. Know a lot of those guys.
And
Big
so they tagged
instigators.
him 10 games. All right, let's keep going.
Wow.
Jesse Winker, 7 games. JP Crawford, who came flying over with the forearms because he couldn't get his punches off. Anthony Rendon, Dom Chitty, who I think is a coach, 5 games. And then
5 games, not bad.
Andrew Watts and Ryan Tepera, 3 games. Julio Rodriguez, Raciel Iglesias, Ray Montgomery, Manny Del Campo, 2 games.
So the Iglesias one throws me for a loop
Shouldn't be throwing seeds onto the field, buddy.
because he caused a fight at towards the end. He was in faces, pointing, whatever, causing havoc. Goes back to the dugout, makes a mess of the whole dugout, throwing everything off the bench, beating up the water jug. Then charges the field and starts throwing the seeds on the field. Just grabs a whole box of seeds and runs onto the field and tosses it as far as he could throw it. Like, homeboy, get over it. You're not even in the game. Didn't you come from the bullpen? You're the closer.
Was pissed. Somebody should have got under his skin with the words.
Yeah, someone
He probably got cleated.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but that was a real crybaby move.
And especially since the seeds really didn't even get like past home plate. Like they were still on his side of the field.
They might even
And I
pass the
did
chalk.
notice, I did not hear Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani, no Syndergaard. I didn't hear some big names on that list getting suspended.
Oh no! If you guys saw the video of Shohei, he's just running around the back trying to hold on to somebody, not even throwing blows or nothing.
Yep. That's why they're the superstars in this game. They're the smart ones. They stay out of the fights.
They know the camera's watching at all times, buddy.
All
Yep.
time. You can't swing and be the face of the game.
Face of the MLB.
That's why Bryce Harper's on Under Armour. They don't care. You got Tom Brady and him and Steph. They don't care.
That's a lineup right there for the Under Armour. Whoa, you
There's
just,
no free shout outs.
you just name drop some heavy
Big
hitters.
names.
I don't know. My boys.
All right, well, yeah, that was the main gist of it. I mean, there's a couple of hit by pitches, and then some shit talking, fights. Boys will be boys, men versus men. You know, a lot of testosterone on that field. It's bound to happen. I love when it happens. It's good for the game. Clips go viral. Everyone goes, hey, maybe MLB is kind of fun to watch.
Getting good.
You know, so I like all of it. And we got to watch some good baseball after that. So I want both of those teams to be better, a little bit better. While we're still talking about the M's, Ty France, I think their star at the time, former Padre, got hurt going to the IL. They made a trade to cover that injury.
Cover that right up.
Traded for the Royals first baseman Carlos Santana, longtime Cleveland Indian before they went to the Guardians. Carlos Santana, I mean, hadn't been the best over the whole season, but got really hot the last month. And
now he's on a new team.
On a new team. Hopefully he could cover for the injured Ty France in the meantime. And because
Ty France hurt his
kind of a
elbow,
big
right?
blow. What happened?
Ty France hurt his elbow. Is that what it was?
I'm off the top of my head. I thought he like rolled his ankle kind of like Manny. I can't remember exactly.
Flexor strain, forearm.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. While running
Yeah.
to first base, the Athletics Sheldon News hit France's left arm after France extended the catch and throw from shortstop.
Ew.
Ouch!
I don't like that injury. Forearm
No.
flexor.
Grade 2.
That's tough. Tough to come back from.
Strain. That's a tear in your forearm.
That's in your fielding hand too.
Yeah, that's not good.
Maybe he can DH.
Dodgers Daniel Hudson tore his ACL facing the Braves over the weekend.
The Rockies just shut out the Dodgers.
Did that game finish?
Yes.
What was the final score?
It was 4-0.
I don't know. I just got a post on MLB. Shutout. Shutouts are cool.
Yeah, 4-0 final.
Beautiful.
Cardinals also shut out the Marlins. Orioles shut out the Mariners, or shutting out right now. The Mariners,
What a weird Monday.
Yeah.
All right, we got a little bit more news to talk about. The best team in the league right now is the New York Yankees by far.
Absolutely.
First team to 50 wins. I think, did they get 60 wins yet?
Yep.
They have 54. They have 54.
54.
Most likely the first team to 60 because, I mean, Houston 45.
Mets 47.
47.
Dodgers 45.
Dodgers 45. Yeah, so, I mean, they will be the first to 60, it seems like, at this pace. But little bump in the road as the Astros throw a combined no-hitter versus the New York Yankees.
Shows them that they can be beat with good pitching.
First off, I want to ask, what do you guys feel about a combined no-hitter?
I mean,
it's not the same as a normal no-hitter, but
do you think it should be kind of in like a separate category?
Yes.
It should be like annotated, like star
by the.
Well, because you have a complete game no-hitter, which is one pitcher pitches the entire game from start to finish.
Yep.
And that is the true definition of no-hitter. I mean, you could have errors, walks, whatever. No hits is no hits, one pitcher. Combined no-hitters are kind of getting popular. And nowadays, I feel like we've seen a couple of them recently.
Well, it's because guys don't go more than 7 innings anymore. Like starting pitchers.
It is hard. It's hard to.
Yeah, but back in the day when like people were throwing no-hitters all the time, they could go like in literally 9 innings, like almost every game.
And I think there's been like 360 something no-hitters.
Yeah, see, that's kind of a lot. I mean, it's not a lot.
But I think it should definitely have an asterisk if it's a team no-hitter because
perfect game.
Somebody
I think
can do it by themselves.
There's less than 50, right?
Perfect game though. I think there's only like
less than 20.
Yeah, I think Dallas Braden's 17. King Felix might be 18 and 19, give or take some.
Yeah, so
not too sure right off the top of my head, but yeah, there's way less perfect games than anything in this. Or actually, there's less 4 home run games than perfect games, I believe.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah, not too many people have hit 4 homers in a
game.
Who was the last? Say his name.
JD Martinez?
I thought it was Josh Hamilton.
I'm pretty sure JD Martinez did it when he was a Diamondback. First
well, then there's been 2 in my lifetime. Cool.
But I do know Josh Hamilton was one of them for sure. But yeah, Christian, Javier, Hector, Neris, and Ryan Presley combined for the 14th no-hitter in Astros history and a 3-0 win over the Yankees. That no-hit streak continued on to the next night. As for the first 6 innings, 5-6 innings, the Yankees 7 innings.
Yes,
the Yankees did not have a hit. All of a sudden, Stanton actually, my bad. Stanton hits a solo homer, makes it 3-1, and then your boy Aaron
just goes
the MVP right now. Hits his 28th home run in the league.
I think it was either on the same day he signed his arbitration or the day after?
I think it's day after arbitration because they had the
Yeah,
meeting
but
or his
yeah.
press conference.
And then he hits a walk-off home run
I
after
mean,
they
this
got
man
no
is
hit
so
for
underpaid. It's unreal.
16 straight
Yeah.
innings.
Making
Unreal.
Aaron Judge is making 19 million this year. He's batting 293, has 28 bombs, 57 RBIs, 11 doubles.
And Roman, do I think he's getting 60?
Yeah, is he gonna make 60 home runs by the
Absolutely.
end of the year?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You're
Absolutely,
putting-
Aaron Judge hit 60 this year.
I want you to
Absolutely.
back that absolutely up with how much money you would put on the line.
No, 0.
Okay, so it's not absolutely
Why?
because
I'm looking for value. That's a
I'm
guarantee.
thinking
That's
maybe like
minus
50,
odds.
maybe 50. He hits a drop here soon.
No, he's gonna hit 60, bro.
60 bombs, bro.
Yes. 60.
That's wild.
Absolutely 60.
All right, all right.
Most in a season is 72
Yeah,
or
and
Barry
you think
Bonds.
he's gonna get 60?
I think he gets 60.
All right.
I think 60 is very possible if he doesn't get hurt.
It's heating up. The balls are gonna start changing because all clubhouse directors are gonna be muddying the ball equally.
Their own balls.
It could happen. It could happen, bro.
Getting hotter. The balls are gonna start flying farther.
60 home runs. Just say it. Just say it out loud.
60.
Wow.
I've seen guys at 60.
Not me.
Not a long time. All right. Moving on. But touching back at the same time. You guys brought up the Bryce Harper and Blake Snell interaction.
We did. We did.
Yep.
So
Should we talk about that series, huh?
No, not at all.
I mean,
I don't think we
series
should.
was not good. Manny Machado didn't play at all. So
Okay,
yeah,
he's
we'll
coming
leave it
back.
at that. But Saturday night, Blake Snell took the mound. Hasn't been great as of recent. I mean, seems like it's all in one inning. The whole collapse is one inning ordeals.
Yeah, and
But-
in his career, it's been the first inning most of the time. I always see him.
Like the first inning's fine. It's like the third, fourth now.
It is always one inning, though. I've
It's one
noticed
inning.
that trend over the last 3 or 4 starts. He's good for like 4 innings, and then one he throws like 30 pitches, and he's toast. He can't throw anything else.
Yeah.
His fucking confidence goes down the shitter. And I
But
think he's a big confidence guy.
yes, he's a very big confidence
Big
guy.
confidence guy.
Um,
If he's not doing good, he's in the shitter.
There was an incident that happened Saturday night. Blake Snell throws an up and in pitch fastball, 98 mile an hour, 97 mile an hour fastball, ends up clipping Bryce in the hands, fractured thumb. And absolutely like the worst case possible because no one wanted to lose Bryce Harper. I mean, he already has
Again.
Tommy John to look forward to. Now they're saying that thumb needs surgery to fix, and he's going to miss more time. And that's devastating for baseball fans, for Phillies fans. I feel terrible because I'm a Padres fan, and I know everyone's just like looking at us because we've had a lot of guys recently. I know that's the thing too. You Darvish and Blake.
I mean, I understand
it happens.
Bryce's frustration though, because that's not the first time he's gotten hurt from a pitch hitting him. Like, that's got to be brutal, especially because it was coming right at his head. Like, I'm not saying Blake Snell did this on purpose whatsoever. It definitely slipped. It was unwarranted.
Hasn't Bryce been hit in the head before?
Yeah, plenty of times. But
I think I've seen that video before.
The ball was coming straight at his head, and he just tried to get out of the way, and then it hits his thumb because he was leaning back, basically. That thing must have hit his thumb, pushed it back.
Did you guys see the mile per hour?
That was
It was
97.
like 97, 98. I can't remember exactly. But I remember hearing it and going, "Oh, dude."
Yeah.
So that's such a shitty instance right there. I mean,
And then Bryce yells at him, "Throw the ball over the fucking plate."
yeah, and then he says, "Whatever, they're boys, long time." No hard feelings. That shit happens. And they said they talked about it after, and Bryce said, keep throwing the inside fastball. You got to use it. Like, I mean, it's just when you're angry,
shitty
you say
luck.
dumb shit too. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
but yeah, like you said, Roman, very shitty luck to
It's shitty
lose
luck.
Bryce Harper. That sucks.
Yeah, and especially for a team that already has shitty outfielders, like defensive wise and hitting, I guess. Castellanos been I hate Kyle Schwarber. I hate him.
Yeah, Kyle Schwarber in June, man, fucking annihilates the ball.
Rakes. Hits 26. This is his 26th home run last month and this month.
And I said it last pod, I do not want to see Kyle Schwarber because he always fucks the Padres up. And what does he do? He literally wins 2 games single-handedly.
The second
Last
game was
27
a 3-run bomb, wasn't it?
last 27 games, he's batting a 272 with 11 bombs.
Nice raking, no doubt about it.
Yeah,
Yes.
28 hits in 27 games. Guy's on fire.
On fire.
Stupid.
Another thing we wanted to talk about, and I know Trevor didn't really want to talk on this instance, but Freddie Freeman got his World Series ring this weekend. Finally had his trip to face the Braves in Atlanta.
It was waterworks.
It was the whole waterworks. Like I was at fucking SeaWorld watching Shamu show, dog. It was
it was like I was at Universal Studios watching that fucking water show. It's a fucking act. Play.
Yeah, Waterworld.
Yeah, that's what I thought I was watching. That shit
The tears were flowing.
I mean,
for
Freddie
no
was
reason.
choked up
For no reason.
From the
he
very
started
moment
crying.
he walked in.
Yeah, he's like, I saw 14 kids' jerseys with my name on it. Say thank you. Go do something nice for him. Why are you crying on the press box? God.
Guys did a lot for that city, dude.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time there, 14, 15 years for them.
And to get booted right after
a
he
World
wins
Series,
the championship.
MVP.
Yeah.
Then cry to the fucking management. Why are you crying to the press, bro?
I mean, I think he kind of got lost in the sauce. Maybe he didn't really make the right move. I know the Braves couldn't really afford him, but do you think he deep down was like, maybe you just chase the bag?
Well, I heard
definitely
Buster,
not happy.
I was watching the game. Buster Olney talked about it. The Braves offered him more money overall. Like he would have gotten more money because of like other things like state income, the tax and stuff like that with the Braves than he did with the Dodgers. But the Braves literally heard the Dodgers were offering him and did the sign and trade with Matt Olson literally that next day.
Yeah, and so I think it all made him really upset. Like the entire thing, the leaving after finally winning World Series, like all the ups and downs, the playoffs, like even a long time ago when I was first watching baseball, like the Braves were always good but never great in playoffs. Like forever. Like the Dan Uggla years and all those guys, like when they had a good team but couldn't get it done. And for him to finally get it and had to go back in a whole different uniform, like Roman, we talked about it before the video came out of him in the back of the
dugout. Everybody's on the fence and he's in the back just by himself. Guy does not look happy in LA for sure.
I truly think deep down,
and I think what Shane said is right. I think he did get booted. He didn't make his decision yet. The Dodgers offered him that contract and he probably was still thinking about it. I mean, the Braves offered him that contract and was still thinking about it, but then they signed Matt Olson and he was just like, all right, I'm not coming back. You guys already got your future.
Yeah, I think the Braves fucked up too. Maybe the A's were telling them someone else has a deal, like it's either now or never, and they bit off that. But I think it's the wrong move for baseball is to lose Freddie in from Atlanta. And I don't know, maybe we'll see in the future if he made the right decision or wrong decision. If he gets all the LA deals that he was hoping for, like you go to LA, you're hoping for the fame and the maybe the movies or commercials. You want all of that. Like that used to be a big thing going to LA back in the day. Like, so who knows what brand deals he gets and so on and so on.
Well, I mean, he's doing pretty good on the field. Player of the week, hit 11 home
Yeah,
runs.
that was.
I mean, 11
bullshit.
RBIs, 2 home runs. Pretty good.
Yeah, had a great week. I mean,
Yeah.
the Dodgers won, had a comeback victory
Scripted.
off Kenley Jansen.
Scripted.
Like it was wild.
Scripted.
I mean, I know we hate talking about the Dodgers, but it's just seems like even though when they're bad, they're still good. Even though they lost today. I mean, but
They'll be
I'm just
back.
furious. That game was so stupid. Matt Olson literally had to take 1-2 steps backwards before he jumped, and he missed the ball. Just stupid stuff. There's no need to be playing halfway when there's a guy on that's third. That's a meaningless run. No need. Just fucking can't turn a double play either. Just keep the ball in front of you. Get your out. Simple. And what does he do? Let the ball go overhead. 2-run score and they lose. Stew
for sure.
Stew bag.
Any other topics you guys want to touch on before we get out of here?
How about O'Neal Cruz hitting a laser beam for his first home run today?
Yeah, that was awesome. That kid's a stud, man. I'm so excited for him in this league.
Dude, he's
like it's about
6'7".
time. I'm ready for the Pirates finally, hopefully, to make him move this offseason.
How do you make a shortstop that big?
Yeah, he's huge, humongous.
Huge. Yeah, when it comes to him.
Yeah, I'm so excited for him. That might be a jersey in the future.
Absolutely.
All right.
I would love to see you in a Pittsburgh jersey.
Oh, never mind. We're rethinking it now.
I mean, it's a total different sport. So I'm fine.
It's fine. It's for the city.
I'm fine. You're not from Pittsburgh, so you have no ties. So I feel pretty good and over here. All right, nothing wrong with being average. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Absolutely.
Subscribe. If you aren't watching on YouTube, do it. If you do watch on YouTube, you could also find us on the podcast app. So in CarPlay.
Do the boys a favor.
Button.
Unsubscribe, resubscribe. Put the fucking boys in the algorithm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, come on.
Right now.
All right. Nothing wrong. Deuces.
Being average.